Hi, welcome back to Creation Lab Soapery channel. Today we're going to be making our third soap for our drink series. Today we're going to be doing a soap inspired by berry smoothies. I actually have it right here. We did our first soap, which was this one, which was our strawberry lemonade. And earlier today we made the cherry limeade. And I have it sitting right here. I'll show you that one. I sprayed it down with rubbing alcohol, and it's got the cherries and limes and straws. And then this one, we're going to be doing a lower soap, low top soap. Not that any of the ones are really what I would consider high top soap. And we made a bunch of different berries. You know, we got just different molds, and then we got these fun straws that we're going to be putting into it. And this one I will be using some glitter. Our fragrance today would be Goji Berry Bliss. It has a really sweet scent, and we're going to be doing two different types. This one will be an exfoliating soap too. We will be using some cranberry seeds in our purple, and we are going to be using some Vitaverse Blue Vitamin E. These are the little like jojoba beads, that kind of thing. That will be in the blue. And then our colors we chose today was Midnight Blue, Crystal Mica by Nurture Soaps, and Cyber Grape. And so without further ado, we're going to be putting it in our lye solution into our oils, and then we'll be mixing that up, and then we'll be putting our fragrance in and the colors along with the additives after we separate it out. All right, and I'll do this little bit of mixing real quick. Okay, and I'll move that to the side. All right, so I will split this a little bit off. It doesn't have to be precise or anything, it's just going to be a swirl. So we'll do some there and some there. And then, of course I'd forget my little spoon. Bear with me 1 minute, I'm going to grab a little spoon for this. If I can find it quickly. We'll just use our regular kitchen spoons. All right, so we'll do the purple. Close that up. And then the blue. Working with gloves is so hard to open these little packets. But if you're buying soaps, they actually take up less room on shelves, as well as, oh, that is so pretty blue. I don't know if you can see that on the spoon, but I think it's so gorgeous. But it also, I mean, they're a little bit cheaper too, which is a good thing. All right, and so then I'm gonna then put in the blue these beads. I'm gonna use the whole bag. There's not a whole lot in there. It's just a 0.5 ounce. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's just a little bit in there. It'll be dispersed pretty good. And then here, we're gonna be doing the cranberry seeds. These will be just to benefit your skin. This will be more exfoliating. And then I will divide up my fragrances in each one. Okay, and then with that, we're gonna do a little bit of mixing. Well, I think I'll start with the blue. So I wanted to go for like a little bit of a blueberry color. It's a little bit darker than I expected, so as you can see, I don't want it to be that dark. So we're gonna see, I'm gonna grab one that I was considering and changed my mind, but just to brighten it up, what I'm gonna do is put in a little neon blue and see if that brightens it up enough. But either way, I think it's gonna be good contrast. So you just have these ideas in your head, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it. Try and do so I don't get it so it gets too stiff. Oh yeah, that actually helped it. Those two colors together, it's pretty good in my opinion on a blueberry color, if you can see. And then I'll go in here and mix a little full. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and get up close, but look at those little cranberry seeds. It kind of makes it look really good. It reminds me of a smoothie. So we're gonna try and get this just in here, and we're just gonna plop it in there. This whole thing's just gonna be a plop. And then I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna do a little, kind of mix it in. And then I think I'm gonna mix the two together and see how that goes. See how much of a difference between bottom and top's gonna be. And I'm just gonna take my spoon and give it a little light swirl. So I'll just do this. Just do a little flip, swirl. So it looks kind of like that. And then I'll just put that in there. I think those colors are looking pretty good together. And it smells so good. I got a really nice blender for smoothies, and we put all kinds of stuff in it. And anytime we have like family party and have fruit that, you know, that isn't quite used up, like when you buy a whole watermelon, my family's not so good at eating the entire watermelon, but I cut it up and I freeze it, and I love making a lot of smoothies. They're just so good. And then with my daughter, she likes to put all kinds of additives in there, like flax seeds, and I like chia seeds. They don't have any flavor or additive, but I'm actually a kidney cancer survivor. I had to have a partial nethindectomy, which a lot of people probably don't understand what that means, but in doctor terms, it means that I had to have part of my kidney removed in order to have the cancer removed from my body. But that I read somewhere at that time that they're known to help, you know, like all the cancer fighting, preventing things. And so I figured, why not? They don't have a bad taste or anything. In fact, I think they have no taste, in my opinion. So I always put them in my smoothie. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of smooth this out a little. I'm thinking this will be a really nice, pretty smoothie color, I think. And that blue is really light pastel. I'll wipe my hands. And then I'm gonna go around here and do a little cleanup. Just on the edges. And then I'm gonna go and do the glitter on top first. So I wanna have as much sparkle, if I can get this thing to work properly on here. I'll have it all over the counter again. How does that look? I know my lighting's probably not the best here. We'll work on that too. You know, everything's a work in progress. Can only go up from here. All right, now I am gonna go and start putting the berries everywhere and the straws. And so I'm gonna kinda take a guess at the straws, and I'm gonna put them to the side. I kinda like it's kind of like a cosmic vibe. It's pretty cool. And so, let's see. If I have to take out the straws and move them, I'm just guessing on it. And I can. I may need to. Let me put one there and see where towards the middle. Let's see. So just if I do and I move it, I'll just do like that. And do. A little bit wider girth I think I needed to do. I'll just fix that. I wish I would have used one of my ones with the lines. Oh, there's some faint lines here. So I'm just gonna redo it. Let's see if I can. Then I'm gonna give it a tap so there's no air holes in it. I really messed up these straws, but that's okay. I think that's good enough. Okay, and so like, I'm sure you can see there's a little light, but that's okay because this entire plan with this soap is to put berries galore. And I'm gonna try and do my best to work with the gloves. And that, some of these berries are really little, and I just did purple and blue and some pinks, and technically this is a strawberry mold, a little teeny strawberry, but I thought like it can also pass as a raspberry, and it's just a berry in general, and that's what matters. I'll just be creative, and I had way too much fun making too many of these little berries, and we got a light blueberry. I am gonna take off my gloves. So, but then I'm gonna be spraying this entire thing with rubbing alcohol too. I'm just gonna go putting a ton on here. I don't think, I think this video will be way too long if I sit there and did all this and spend all day putting all these berries while you guys are watching. So I won't put you through that, but basically you can kind of see we're just doing like that. And then I'm gonna go through and spritz all the berries with some more glitter, and then I'll spray with rubbing alcohol, and then we'll do a cutting in about 18 to 24 hours. See, like right that covers up that little hole. And this soap will be ready and it'll be in our shop. If you're interested in purchasing this soap, you can find it at Our Creation Lab on Etsy. Feel free to follow our Facebook channel too. We've got all kinds of different things that we do on there. And that one is Our Creation Lab. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and come back next time. Thank you.